What's up, YouTube? It's your guy Elijah from the Lifestyle of E coming at y'all with another video. Today I'm gonna do some breakdown on some things you should do with pineapple. Um, this video is letting you know when to water a pineapple. Pineapple is a plant that don't require a lot of water. This is something that has been working for me. I'm going to share it with you guys and show you when it's time to water a pineapple. They're not plants that demand a lot of water. They need a proper amount of water, but they're not plants that require a lot of water. If you guys watched my last video, cucumber success, I do have females on the plant now. If you want to know how I was able to get the female flowers on the plant, go watch some previous videos and catch up on those. But today we're stepping outside the box a little bit. We're going to get back on the cucumber series. Not too much progress since then. It's been the same. It's looked the same since then. So I'm going to wait for another stage to get back on that. But today I'm breaking down when should you water your pineapple plant. This is a question that a friend of mine, shout out to Sourcing the Six Figures, subscribe to his page. He gonna teach you a lot. He gonna teach you about finance. He gonna teach you about real estate. He gonna teach you about everything. So hop on that page, Sourcing the Six Figures. But me and him was in a conversation, and he was like, "Yeah, I got my pineapple plant." So we went into a whole story, and we did. It was a long conversation about that. So I wanna get this out to you guys as well. So when do I water pineapple plants? I was watering too much. This is my personal story. I was watering too much, and I started seeing it turn brown. So I was like, well, why is the pineapple plant turning brown? And now, like I said, I'm a gardener. I've been doing it half of my life. I volunteered in greenhouses. I went to, when I was in high school, I was going to college on Saturdays for agriculture. It was called Science Saturdays. I was going on Saturdays learning agriculture. My grandfather taught me a lot. So I have knowledge in this, but I'm still learning. So I was like, well, why is my pineapples not doing what they're supposed to do? And I went and looked up some reasons. And they said overwatering can be one of the reasons. So I just cut the brown off and I left it. I watered it once and I said I'm going to leave it for a few days. Since I've been leaving it, it's been growing. So let me show you guys something else. Oh, also, I know I'm too far ahead, because I should be showing y'all how to properly get the pineapple plant off of the pineapple. A lot of people is doing it wrong, and you're cutting it off. Do not cut it off the plant, off the pineapple. I mean, you're cutting it off the pineapple, and you're missing all the roots. But that's going to be another video. This is like a movie right here that goes back in time before you see what's not, So, no, this is present time. A movie is present time, and then in the next movie, it'll take you back to previous time. So we in present time right now. And in another video, I'm going to take you back to previous time and show y'all how to properly twist the pineapple plant from the pineapple. How to properly put it in water. Things like that. But this video is just a quick video showing y'all when to water a pineapple plant. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have the watering pan right here, and we're about to water. So this is something I have to do today anyway. So I said, well, let me take y'all on this journey with me. So if we come over here, these are all pineapple plants right here. Pineapple plant, pineapples, pineapples. This one right here, I had to cut it before I put it in here because it was already rotted before. It had roots on it in the house, in the water, but the plant had rotted. That's another story. I'm going to show you guys that in another video, like I said. But you see why this one is doing good? It's growing now, finally. If you go watch my first video, take that back, go back and watch my first video, you're going to see how this looked. Now look how it's looking. Now if I see, you see the holes in here. That's my finger been going in there testing it. So when you put your finger in, about an inch deep, you can go even deeper. You put your finger in and your finger comes out, it should feel like clay. Not clay, but it should feel like, yeah, like you putting your finger in some Play-Doh. That's how you know it's moist enough, right? And your finger feel cool. So I take my finger out. It's not too sandy. See how it's not too sandy? It looks like dirt stuck to my finger. So that means that it's properly moistured. This one right here, I stick my finger in. I get a lot of sand. I get this sand right here. So it's still moist, but see how I'm getting more sand on my finger? I was getting more clay here. Like a clay type feel. You was feeling the moisture and it feel like you was putting your finger in putty. This right here, very sandy. You can even see it. See? Very sandy. Very sandy. Time to water. This one right here, do not need to be watered. See, it already looks moist. Look what happened. I stick my finger in, comes out, it's moist. It feels very moist. Leave it alone. Do not water it. You want to water it when it's still moist, but it's on the verge of drying out. Like this right here, like I said, it's sandy, it's moist, but it's dry at the same time. It's kind of hard to explain. It got to feel moist, but like dry at the same time for you to put water. So that's what this feels like. It's moist, but it's still kind of dry. I'm gonna water it. This right here is moist. We're good. This right here, moist. We're good. Leave it alone for a couple days. Check it every day or every other day. Okay? I got one over here. This one is doing beautiful. Go back and watch my videos and you will see how this one looked. Now, I stick my finger in here. Look at all this. It's very sandy. Very sandy. So it needs watering. And so like I said, if it feels very sandy, water it. If it feels like you're putting your finger in and it's clay, then that's how you know. Not clay, because clay dirt ain't the best, but it's okay. And I shouldn't say it ain't. Clay dirt is not the best, but it's not bad dirt soil. But when you put your finger in, it should feel moist. If you put your finger in and it's barely moist and it got some sand kind of dry, then you know, water it. So that's what we're about to do right now. I'm going to do it on camera for you guys. Why not? So we're going to water. So we got that one watered. We done on that. Like I said, that one was moist, we determined. And this one was moist. So I have to water this one. And now we're going to water this one. Make sure you have proper drainage. That's another thing I have to say. On the bottom of all plants, make sure you have proper drainage. If you do not have proper drainage, you're going to suffer from root rot. You're going to have your roots rotting. So we done on that. Nice and soaked. Boom. Now you don't have to water for a couple days, maybe weeks. It all depends on how you read your plant. And I'm starting to sweat like crazy up in here. But it's all about how you read your plants. I was also telling them, like, it's like welding. I'm a welder too. I remember being in school one day, and he was like, put the machine at 120 to 125. So one day I go in there, I set the machine to 120. Start stick welding. Beads coming out pretty, right? So the next day I come back, we running the same test. We running the same plate. I set the machine back to 120. Run a weld the same way I did yesterday. It didn't come out good. And I went to the instructor and said, why did the weld come out different today when I was on the same temperature as I was yesterday? He said, it's a new day, new temperature outside, everything is new. The machine can even do something new today. So it's always good to know ranges. Today is not yesterday. And I try to teach people, got sweat in my eyes. But shoot. Cut.
7, action!
Take 2. Let's try this again. My eyes is good now. I was sweating like crazy. Sweat was in my eyes, burning me. Okay, so same thing with the plants. Today's situation with the plants is not going to be tomorrow's situation. It may want more water today than it does tomorrow. You know, It may not need to be watered for a whole week this week. It may need to be watered days next week. You have to become a plant reader. You know, like I said, the plant whisperer. You have to know how to look at it and be like, this is what it needs. You know, it needs more water today. Maybe less water today. Leave it. So you got to know how to identify and read things. And so that's it. That's it for today's video. How to properly water your pineapple plants. Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And I got more videos coming. I'm also going to show you guys how to make natural pesticides and natural fungicides. Something I've just been doing. It's been working. No bite marks on my plants as of now. Everything's doing good. Thank y'all. Lifestyle of E. Checking out Tuesday. Peace out.